A post-mortem examination conducted on the body of 49-year-old Dr. Colin Roach found that he died from multiple blunt trauma to the head. The autopsy was conducted by government pathologist Dr. Nehal Singh on Friday morning. Dr. Roach was found in a pool of blood at his Lot 111 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown office on Tuesday night by two of his employees who remain in police custody. His head was bashed in, a COVID-19 vaccination book was placed neatly on his stomach, and his unbuckled pants was pulled down to the knees. Police also discovered currency on his lower body. Meanwhile, the prime suspect was arrested early Friday while attempting to flee to Suriname. He has been identified as 25-year-old Hilton Oliver Jr. Franklin of Best Village, Vredenhoop on the west coast of Demerara. The newsroom understands that he was arrested at 5 hours on Friday at the backtrack route in Region 6 Eastbury's quarantine. The young man was a friend of Dr. Roach and was reportedly a frequent visitor to the doctor's office. The arrest took place just hours after police on the west bank of Demerara recovered the missing Audi SUV belonging to the murdered doctor on Thursday morning. The newsroom reported that the vehicle was found abandoned on the Schoonard Public Road. The car's license plate PXX 4000 and keys are missing. A police source indicated that the entire vehicle appeared to have been wiped down with an unknown solution to remove any trace of evidence that may have been left behind. Dr. Roach's two office assistants who were arrested on Tuesday remain in police custody. The newsroom understands that detectives will seek an extension for the detention of both employees. The two males reside in the same building as the doctor's office. Meanwhile, Crime Chief Senior Superintendent Wendell Blanhum told the newsroom that the main suspect confessed to detectives that he was the one who inflicted the fatal injuries to the doctor. The crime chief did not divulge further details on the confession. However, police sources told the newsroom that the suspect is claiming self-defense. In his confession, the young man said that he and Dr. Roach were imbibing inside his office. He alleged that the doctor took him inside the examination room and pushed him on the bed. The young man further claimed that the doctor's trousers were partially off, and so he retaliated by picking up a metal object and hitting the doctor to the side of his head. Another friend of the doctor, who was also there, assisted the main suspect in cleaning up the crime scene, while one of the doctor's office assistants removed the DVR that contained the surveillance footage. Dr. Roach worked as the clinical advisor for the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Public Health Laboratory Director at the Ministry of Health in Guyana. He was also the former chairman of the National Sports Commission. The Ministry of Health, in mourning his death, said that the country has lost one of its most experienced biomedical pathologists. Dr. Roach was part of the pioneering team that began revolutionizing laboratory science in Guyana and was a leading member of the team that began the transformation of manual procedures to automated technology. At the time of his death, he was in close discussion with the ministry on a new era of transformation for chemical pathology. Dr. Roach is survived by his 3 children and wife. Reporting for the newsroom, Fariza Hanif.